back to the vlog, guys. Today we're working on the Ridgeline again. I know, Civic content, you're asking for it, but it's coming. But these repairs have to be done. So today I'm gonna swap out the dust boots on the inner side of both drive shafts, and on the steering rack I'm gonna change those dust boots as well. So the parts I'm gonna use: some universal steering rack boots, or what they call rack and pinion bellow kits. Okay, you can take universal, it doesn't really matter, but some original OEM Honda inner boot for the drive shafts. Take the original ones, because the ones that are on the Ridgeline now, they're not, well, they're universal ones and they start to throw the grease on the inside, so that's not very good. Some transmission fluid, Honda transmission fluid, and I've been waiting for these guys for a while. Camber bolts for my struts up front, so I can adjust the camber, because I was waiting to do my alignment before I got these guys. So I'm gonna start off, and yeah, let's go. So these are the parts we're gonna use: 17mm and 19mm wrenches, quarter inch ratchet with an extension 8mm, 10 and 12mm socket, a half inch ratchet with an extension, 36mm, 24, 22, 19 and 17mm socket, impact gun, some pliers and needle nose pliers, tools to pry with, tools to hit with, WD-40, lube, brake parts cleaner, and of course lights. So first of all, we're going to put some WD-40 over every nut and bolt that we're going to remove. So 36 here, 19 down here, the threads up here as well. That's the first nut you have to loosen, otherwise you may mess up the alignment. The two bolts over here, bolt over here, so that's 24, 12. We're going to remove the caliper as well, because I'm going to clean the brakes. And we're not allowed to forget the ABS line, and remove this bolt here. Okay, so this is really stuck. Normally, when you put some upward pressure and then you hit this part here with the hammer, it should come loose, but it doesn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm up this part here. See that I don't touch the rubber here, so I don't, well, break it. And then when it's hot, put the upward pressure again, hit it with a hammer, and it should come loose. Fairly simple. Option number 2, I'm gonna heat it anyway. I'm gonna put the rubber hammer in between here and jack it up until it reaches this point, and then it pushes up a little bit, and then whack it with a hammer again. So the upward motion is from here and not from here, because of the lift it might be too much of an angle, and I might not be able to give the correct pressure from this point. There we go. It's loose, finally. Right, now removing this part here, you have to spin it anti-clockwise, but when you remove it you have to remember how many turns you did before you removed it, because if you don't count them your alignment will not be good. I have to do an alignment anyway, but I don't want one wheel to go this way, another wheel to go that way, so we're just gonna count how many times it turns around, just gonna write it on top, and then should be more or less okay. Quick tip, when it's not easy to remove, doesn't matter what it is, a bolt, a nut, don't just put your air gun on it and then just shoot it loose. What you do is you remove it a little bit, put some WD-40 on it, put it back in, so tighten it again, go back out until it's difficult to remove again, put some WD-40 on it, go back in and out and in and out, and that way you're not gonna break anything, you're not gonna damage anything, but it's gonna be easily removable. Both drive shafts are out, so as you can see I put some new colors on them already, but well, on this side it worked a little bit, on this side it didn't, so I'm gonna take them off anyway, and I'm gonna use the new Honda OEM colors and dust boot. So what's in the box? New dust boot, new center nut, some grease, two new locking collars. So these are the best you can get. So the thing is, you put it around, you fold this, and then you put this side underneath here, and then you fold these and you just knock it with a hammer so it's closed. These are made specifically for this dust boot. Perfect size, perfect fit, perfect, well, just perfect. And then the new clips for inside over here. Alright, so when you disassemble everything, just make sure you check if everything looks alright. And yeah, I just like to put every bearing back into its original position in the same way it came off. Okay, so now we can put back the boot. First, put in the clip, of course, and now you push the boot just until here, where it fits in, and this is where the collar just tightens everything. So that should be okay. Put this guy back on, the locking collar on, and now I put the rest of the grease in here. Alright, that's on. Now I can put the locking collar back on. As you can see here, this part goes all the way up to here, so this is the clipping point. It will fold from there, and that's the perfect fold you can have. So you just fold it, make sure it's seated perfectly, fold it, and then you have to close the two locking tabs. Okay, now you hit this part here where the fold is, and after that the two locking tabs. Perfect. Doesn't get any better than that. Alright, I'm gonna do the second one and I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so it's time to put everything back together. I'm not able to get this nut loose, so I'm gonna do that when I do my alignment at work. It's so rusted on, yeah. But anyway, if you want to replace the boot, I already did it on the other side. Take this nut off, take this clamp off, the other clamp on the other side, pull it off, put the new one on, replace the new clamps, and that's it. Very easy. Just make sure that there isn't a lot of grease, and just make sure to check if there is a leak on the steering side over there. If there is a leak, you have to fix that as well. But if there's not a leak, just clean everything off, put the new cover back on, the new boot, and then the new clamps, and then you're done. So I'm gonna put everything back together. Not to forget to lube everything up. Put a new camber bolt in up top over here, on the bottom, on top, and then clean my brakes, assemble everything, and then I'm done.
Eventually.
So everything is assembled. Just gonna warm up the truck, let it idle for about 15 minutes until the fan turns on. That means temperature is good. That moment on, I'm just gonna check the fluid level on the transmission and then add some fluid. I think I need about half a liter, maybe maximum. Let's see. So I had the truck run for about 15 minutes. and then while it was running I checked the oil, so it was just on the minimum. Now you can't see that on the camera, but anyway, so to check the oil, down here you have the yellow dipstick. While it's running, while it's hot, you just pull it out and then you'll be able to see the level. So as you can see, it's just on the minimum. So I'm gonna add about 250 to start off, and then I'll let it run again, see how much it has gone up. So to fill it up, in the back over here, you've got a bolt, and that's a 17 millimeter. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. It's 17 millimeter. So just take an extension and then try and loosen it up. So to add oil, what I use is this. It's very easy. This is half a liter full, so 200 is around here. I use this for transfer case and everything like that. It's very easy. Let's turn the truck back on and check what the level is now. So the level is good. I'm gonna check it again at work tomorrow, the day after, when I do the alignment, and then I can check on everything, if the boots are okay and stuff like that, and then I can fix the left hand boot for the steering rack as well. So that's it for today. Hope you liked it. Subscribe, like, and yeah, comment down below, and see you next time. Bye.